Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. As individuals, our lives go through times of change, and these changes might or might not be favorable for us. In the long run, it's these experiences that contribute to our character, and learning to live with them is something we all need to accept. Remember, whatever we are experiencing today will eventually pass with time. In today's video, we will cover 10 realities you may need to accept to live a happier life. Stick to the end, as the last truth may be what you need. Without further ado, here are some harsh realities you may need to accept to be happy. You need to work hard. Many of us think it's cliché. However, you must be willing to work to have the life you want. After all, building a happy life is a process that requires time and patience to construct. Looking back, you won't regret your effort because hard work doesn't go to waste. Whether it's that promotion you've wanted for a long time or that personal project you have been delaying, hard work always pays off. However, if you aren't willing to try to change what you don't like, you will always be dealing with the same things. You won't start at the top. There's a reason for the saying that every master started as a student, meaning you'll have to be willing to be bad at something before you become good. Working hard and smart is a great way to make yourself indispensable, but you need to know that you may start near the bottom whenever you start something new. It may be difficult, as you may need to prove your worth to others and do what it takes to get to where you want to be. It's through this process that we learn many things about ourselves and realize that growth happens outside our comfort zone. You'll always come across choices. Choices are something that we humans always come across in our lives. For better or worse, we only sometimes know how these choices will impact our lives. The critical part to remember is not to regret your choice because often, we've spent time thinking about the outcome of our decision. So, if you're unhappy with the option you've taken, cut yourself some slack because it's completely human to make mistakes. Consider this: when you encounter dilemmas in your life, we tend to take the easier option presented. As humans, we like to take the path of least resistance, but the easiest option is rarely the best choice. Instead, take a minute to measure out all your options and select the one that benefits you the most or feels best to continue with. Life isn't always happy. If we were always happy, we'd be missing the element of drama or sadness, wouldn't we? With all the good in your life, there also needs to be a balance of the bad. You could win a competition, and the next moment you could get a call that your relative has passed away. As such, all kinds of disappointments will arise in your life. Good and bad, all of it is a part of life. If your entire life were happy, many of us would get bored and never grow. It helps to understand that you can use these disappointments to improve yourself and become a better version of you today. Saying no is always an option. Many people find it difficult to say no to the people in their lives. While most people who ask you to do things have good intentions, some may want to use you for their needs. Remember, it is your right to say no to anyone asking things from you, especially if it doesn't feel right. Don't let people treat you like a doormat because you want to please them. Always keep your inner peace in mind. If you aren't comfortable with something, you can always say no, and you don't need to change your answer, regardless of how the person reacts. Remember, you are the essential character in your life. If something doesn't benefit you, then say no. Not everyone will like you. As difficult as this might be for some, it is one of life's most evident truths that you will come across. Steve Jobs once said, "If you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader. Start selling ice cream." While it feels uncomfortable to know some people don't like you, it shouldn't be something that stops you. The concept of people-pleasing is something many of us are born naturally with. We can't get it out of our system no matter how much we try. While this may be a habit for many of us, seeking validation from others or external sources isn't something you should be after. This is because no matter how much effort you put in, there will always be people that won't like you. Know your worth and only please people who are worth your time. Other people's approval of you, doesn't determine your importance in this world. Dwelling on the past is pointless. The past is where many of us have made countless mistakes. We make mistakes daily, and dwelling on them will take energy from the essential things in our lives. This is because as soon as time has passed, you can't change it, even if you tried. A trick that helps many is to avoid overanalyzing the past and using the mistakes you made to improve yourself. With the goal of not repeating those mistakes in the future, let go of any pain the past has caused you. You can only carry that weight for so long. The time to act is now. You have an excellent opportunity to make the best of your present and a great future to look forward to. Make all your opportunities count, and stop dwelling on the past. You can't change your history, but you can prepare for a fantastic future. You are not entitled to anything. Suppose you think working hard will guarantee a promotion or a good grade. In that case, you are deeply mistaken. Entitlement is driven by ego, and an inflated ego can shift your perspective on life, making many of us unhappy. This is important to remember because when something doesn't work out, you can control how you react to it. We're not entitled to anything in this life. If you want something, you can only get it by working toward it. Funny how the harder we work, the luckier we become. Failure is constant. Failure always stings, and it is something present in everyone's life. Many people see failure as the end point, but to achieve a happier life, we need to shift to see this as a starting point for something better. Failures are inevitable, but the fear of failure should not gatekeep your happiness. Instead, failure should motivate you to do better moving forward. As uncomfortable as it may be, failure can be an excellent guide to bliss. Accepting that falling short and being imperfect will be parts of your life can significantly improve your happiness over time. Finally, sometimes in life, your best might not be enough. No matter how much effort you put into something, sometimes you will need more to reach your goal. It sucks, and it's easy to be hard on ourselves when this happens. For some, it's helpful to take a moment of reflection to think about what could be improved next time. But to build a happier life, it's vital to realize that your effort wasn't a waste of time. You did your best. Next time, you know what to do better. Sometimes we forget that we can build a happy life, and many have difficulty accepting some of the harsh truths about being human. But these truths help us navigate our lives and grow into the individuals we want to be. Comment down below and let us know if you agree with the list. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to stay up to date with the channel. Also, if you found these 10 truths helpful, here are more videos that may improve your self-evidence. Take care and see you next time.